right, now let me show you how you could actually use Python to code the quadratic formula again, whereby this time we're going to be expecting three scenarios when the discriminant is less than 0, when the discriminant equals to 0, and when the discriminant is greater than 0. So those are the three scenarios I'm going to show you. Just to remind you, if you don't have Python in your CAS, you need to update your CAS. Go to the TI website. All right, now let me show you where the Python is. Press new on the home page. Press new, number 1. I just say no. All right, you're just gonna get this pop-up window, and here we go. There is you have Python in there. And again, if you don't have Python, just to make sure you update it, go to the website, the TI website. All right, now we're just gonna call this one as the quadratic. We already, all right, so QuadPython. So using Python this time. And the type, we're going to use math calculation, and press OK. You should get that window. So now, okay, now it gives you that, and also just press enter, space there, press menu, and this time we're going to go to more modules and TI system, and the more TI system. All right, now just to make sure you get rid of that one there, just press it up. Okay. So again, we're gonna go to menu, again more modules this time again, so TI system, and we're gonna get clear history, this one here, B, letter B, clear history, so that we don't have the same message carrying on when we do any calculation. So we want to get a fresh page every time it opens a shell page. We want a new clean answer. We don't want the answer to carry on. All right, let's see. All right, press enter. Okay, this time we're going to get the coefficient, which is AB. So remember the quadratic equation, y equals to x squared plus bx plus c equals to 0. So we're going to put the a, which is the coefficient, put the equal sign. You have the option, the coefficient has to be an integer value. So let me show you how you could get that. Press menu, more modules, and this time the TI. So more modules, actually math, yeah, no, inbuilt, it should be inbuilt. All right. What is my catalog this time? Oh yeah, here we go. Inbuilt, which is 4. Type, and this is integer. You can make it float, so it can be any number, it can be any real number rather than an integer. So a could be a fraction, whatever you want it to be. So we're gonna say float. Okay, now we're gonna put input there again as well. You can either type it, or you can also get it from the catalog as well, and put a bracket there. So we're gonna put the speech sign, press control, the times, and this time we're going to enter the coefficient of x. So with Python you need to use the times sign. You can't just use this sign, which is to the power of, it won't read. All right, and term as a, so the coefficient of the x cubed, so x squared is a, so we have to tell more specifically what the coefficients are for, and we close our speech sign and we'll put another bracket. We're going to do the same thing again with b, so this time I'm just going to copy it because that's the option I have, or you can just type it again. So I'm going to change this one as to be letter b, and I'm going to change this one as to be x, which is, and I'm going to change this one as to be letter b. Press enter. All right, this time c, and this time we're just going to change this as to be x, I'm just going to change this to be C. Press enter. Alright, now I want to get the discriminant, and the discriminant formula is b squared minus 4ac. Alright, so we're going to put letter D, the discriminant, b squared, letter B, and you just remember that you need to use that. For square you can use that sign, minus 4a, then put times in between, because that's how the Python reads. And we're going to print. You can get the print from menu, and input output, you print. Yeah, you can get it from there as well too. Print the speech sign, and this time the discriminant, we're printing the discriminant. Should equal to D, and we can also round it. We can round it up as well if we have to. Alright, put a comma. I'm going to round the discriminant D to probably 3 decimal places. Put a bracket, and the round is actually in somewhere inbuilt. Should be one of these. Yeah, here we go. Input output. Alright, press enter. We're gonna do the same thing. Let's say we want to find axis of symmetry, so we're gonna do the same thing again. Print the axis of symmetry. So just don't forget the speech sign, the axis of symmetry. And you close your speech sign. And I want to round that. So the axis symmetry is negative b over 2a. So let's round that one as well to 3 decimal places. Let's press enter again. Alright, now so we're gonna put the condition now this time here. So now we actually print it. So we got the discriminant. We can actually check if this one is working. You can just press Control R just to see if that's working. So that looks like it's working. We're gonna put 4, okay, equals to 4 actually. Have I done here? 4, maybe 5 minus 1. Yep, here we go. It gives me the discriminant has to be that. All right, let's do now let's keep going. All right, I'm gonna do the next one, which is basically the condition this time. If the discriminant is less than 0, and it has no solution. If discriminant equals to 0, it has 1 solution. If discriminant is greater than 0, it has 2 solutions. All right, let's put the condition now. So we're gonna go to menu, press math, actually inbuilt, control. So now we're gonna have to have 3 scenarios. We're gonna have if, else if, and else. So this is if D is less than 0. If D is less than 0, then you're telling what should happen. So we're going to put here, we're going to put the cursor up there, and the indentation, where the indentation is, print. So we're printing, so make sure you put this speech sign. This equation has no real solution. Close the sign. Okay, now, so that is, if that is the case, if the discriminant is less than 0, this equation has no real solution. All right, now, else if that is not the case, so put the 2 equal signs 0. If that's the case, so we're gonna have to put the, where the indentation is. We're gonna put this time the equation itself. So minus b plus, make sure you write the square root, this one here, and put a bracket on the times sign, minus 4ac, just put times in between the letters, and put a bracket, division sign, 2a times a. All right, so we're going to print that. Print. So the speech sign. This equation has one solution. That one solution is x, comma x. If that's not the case, then we're going to put the cursor up there. If that's not the case, we put x1 equals 2. Again, the same thing we have here. Negative b square root, and put a bracket, and close your bracket, minus 4ac put the division sign as well too. I'm going to do the same thing again. So this time x2. Just copy this. Control C, Control V. And this time we need to print that. So print. This equation has two real solutions. The column, and those two real solutions are x1 or x2. Put a bracket. Let's see if this one works. All right, I hope everything is right. Control R. Okay, so I'm going to put 3 there. I'm going to put 4 there. I'm going to do minus 1. Okay, here we go. This equation has two real solutions. Now it does work. So if I want to round it up, so let's say I want to round this one. Let's say I want to round it up. Okay, I'm going to say round my x1 solution to 3 decimal places, for example. Let's see what happens. Round my x2 solutions to 3. All right, now let's say Control R again. I'm going to Control R just to see if that's running. Okay, let's say 4. I want to put this one maybe 9. Minus 2, and press enter. Here we go, 3 decimal places. That's what we've asked, and that's the beauty of programming. It does whatever you ask it to do for you. All right, let's save this. I hope that's clear. To save, file, put the cursor up there where it says document, file, save as. I'm just going to call it Quadratic Python, because this time we use Python. All right, I hope that's clear.